Hey guys, welcome back to Predator Bass Fishing with Danny Rhodes. I went to work today and they said, hey, we're closing early because we're having some bad weather. It's like blizzard-like conditions right now. The wind's blowing about 30 miles an hour. We probably got at least 7 or 8 inches of snow and expecting some more till midnight, which it's a little after 8. So, but I went by Walmart and I had something I had to do there, so I was like, gotta go check out the fishing department. Geez, let me think. And I had like the whole store to myself. There was maybe, I don't know, there might have been 20 people in there. There was a lot more cars in the parking lot than I suspected, but it's pretty bad now. Wouldn't want to be out in it right now. But anyway, I got quite a few things. I got 6 bags of like soft plastic baits, a few little lipless crankbaits, and a few other little things. And let's get into it here.
Headed out to the pond, he's gonna catch some toads. You're watching Predator Bass Fishing with Danny Rhodes. Whether he's ripping lips or unboxing it, he's doing everything under the sun. And you can catch it all here on Predator Bass Fishing.
Let's start off with the exciting stuff here. Been loving these lately. Cotton Cordell Super Spots, the red in the spring and late winter are just amazing. And so like that one, that's a 1/2 ounce. I like this color. This is also a 1/2 ounce. It's not quite as big as that one. It might be. My daughters are in the bedroom yelling shut up at each other after I told them to shut the door because I was making a video. Anyway, I like the color on that. It's got the red on the, whatever you call it, the bottom front, yellow, some green, a little blue on top. So real bright, you know, for different conditions. I like that one though. A little more probably clear water conditions. This one's probably clear water conditions as well. Is this 1/2 ounce? Yes, 1/2 ounce as well. Got some red on the bottom. It's kind of a white. Silver's probably a traditional color, but anyway, kind of excited about those. Along those lines, similarly, maybe, this is a creamy spoiler shad swimming bait. It's nice. It's pretty. It's like clear, and then it's got like a beetle spin attachment on there, and it's pretty big. I guess it's probably a 3-inch, so it's not huge. It looked bigger at the store, really, but I had done something similar to this. It's got the little paddle tail. I'd done something similar to this because I don't know if they really had that last year. I don't think so. But I kind of did the same thing and made my own last year. I bought the biggest beetle spin I could find, and then I bought these power bait pokey shads, and you get like 5 or 6 of the pokey shads in a package. And let's see here. I think you get, here's the package right here. You get 5. So 5 in that pack. And then I just added them on the beetle spin. You don't have to. You can just throw them out and reel them in like that too. But it gives them a little extra flash. And I mean, it's a great deal. That pack was like 3 something. So you're getting like 5 swim baits basically for like 60 to 80 cents a piece. But I had a lot of luck on that in my buddy's pond. And they have yellow ones too. But anyway, I like those. I grabbed a couple bobbers. I like the fell bobbers. I bought some of these Bobby Garland bodies and these little yellow jig heads last year, and I had good luck on those last winter. Here's a package of them. But I bought some of the yellow head jig heads, and these are, it says they're 2-inch. There's 18 in a pack. They're just 2-inch. It doesn't really say weight or anything, but they look good. That color works good in my buddy's pond. I saw another color today that I liked. I'm trying to remember what color it was. Anyway, they had like 4 or 5 of the Bobby Garland colors. I didn't end up getting it, whatever color it was, so I must not have absolutely loved it, but I may revisit that and get some of those. I got one of these swim jigs last year, and I may still have it, I'm not sure, but this works good in a lot of different situations, in the creek or in the ponds too. But put a little trailer on there, little minnow trailer, and that's 3/8 ounce with the weed guard on it. I like that. Got some of these to go with some of my swim baits bodies. Like I was gonna buy some Strike King Rage Tails today. I like those. I ended up going with these Zooms. Swimming Super Fluke Junior White Ice. You get 10 of them, and they've got the paddle tail on them, and I can use them with these heads on them. Usually I just, Texas rig them, but I may try it this year with this. You got the exposed hook on it if you're in that kind of situation, like a pond or something where you're just going to have a better hookup ratio if you have an exposed hook. So these are the 1/8 ounce Berkeley Fusion, and they got a good keeper there that kind of will help hold them on and stuff, keep them from sliding down. A lot of people use glue. You don't really have to use glue if you have that, but these were 1/8 ounce. They had some other style that I didn't like with just a black head that were a 16th ounce. But I like small because I might use them in the creek. I'm going to try to catch some more smallies this year than I did last year. Didn't really catch very many. Along those lines, though, I like using small hooks in the creek, 1/0, 2/0. These are about the size of the 1/0s that I usually use, but they're a stout hook. I'll never have to worry about if I did use it in a tournament or something at Geist. These hooks aren't going to bend out. They're extra strong, whereas the 1/0s I used to use, I think they were Eagle Claw, and they're not very thick. So these are just a lot more stout, but they look great. They'll kind of go good with these. These are watermelon red, kind of green pumpkin, I guess. Watermelon with red Zoom 4-inch worms. I use a ton of those in the creeks and ponds too. But the creek, that green pumpkin with watermelon fleck has just been amazing. I caught a lot on flukes last year with it, and they're a little bit lighter color than you can tell. I mean, that's almost whatever you call it, opaque or whatever, where you can see through it. But that'd be good in clearer water, and it appears a little more see-through than it really is. But yeah, that looks good. But I use a lot of those. I like black. My favorite is just a black 4-inch worm, but got a notification on there. But I really like those. Something else I can put on those 2/0 worm hooks is I got these Strike King Bitsy tubes. They're green pumpkin with some red fleck, salt on them. They've got red fleck and blue, but they look really good, and they're not very big. But I think those hooks will be perfect on there, and that's something I need to use more. You know, to alternate with jig and worm in the creek when I'm trying to get some smallmouth. Just a really finesse, you know, tight bait. I'll use that probably on my medium action rod. My Lew's Xfinity medium action with, I got a Mach 2 reel that's like the 200 series or the 20 series. And then I needed some trailers. I used to use the Havoc Pit Bosses or the Berkeley Pit Boss. And man, you just can't find them. I need to order some online because I really love them. They're not super durable. So I got some of these Yum. They run out of everything once spring hits. So I bought some of these Yum. I got 3 different colors. This one says, 2 of them say crawdad, 1 of them says creature. And I'm gonna have to open this up here, I guess. But really good for on my jigs. They got a nice fat body there. I don't think I've ever used these before, honestly, but I like the look of them. And that one's kind of twisted a little bit, so it needs a little bit of help sitting in the box or whatever. But hopefully, and the body's stout on them. I'm hoping that the pinchers don't get ripped off easily, but that one's kind of twisted too. That kind of stinks. They're thin, where when they sit in the box for a long time, the wrong direction. There's 2 of them that are jacked up. This one's not bad. I don't know if they don't have cinnamon. Yeah, I guess they do have. The Yum stuff is made with some kind of fish stuff, but anyway, they look good. That'll look good on a jig, or I could just, you know, fish it with one of those hooks like I was showing you, one of those worm hooks, and it'd be good in the creek. I have a Bitsy bug here, and I was gonna put one of these trailers on it. I may check out this creature bait before I put something on here. Let's check out these creature baits. These are, those were kind of watermelon, red fleck. This is more just a green, I wouldn't even say green pumpkin, more like green with black fleck, and it's the creature bait instead of the crawdad. Let's get one out of here. I like that red fleck though. I feel like, you know, especially in the spring, anything with red is going to help you. I like the look of that. Obviously I'd shorten it quite a bit with those smaller jigs I use in the creek. But let's see here. Yeah, let's shorten that up quite a bit here. And I'm gonna put that. Something I was talking about in some other videos is, you know, my tendency is to want to put a, here's the other thing I got. It's black and blue crawdad, Yum crawdads. Kind of hard to see. I'll get it out of the box here in just a second. I think these were like $1.96. But my tendency is to want to put one of the black and blue trailers on my black and blue jig, which, I mean, hey, it looks good, and that's what, you know, that's what we, that's what seems more appealing to our eyes, I think, is to have that matching color. But what has been working for me, and I've watched a lot of videos on it and stuff in the last year or so, and I've had success on it also, is, let me get this on here, is mixing it up and having a green, I think I got 2. That's not bad. Mixing it up and having the green pumpkin on your blue, where if green's the color that day, you know, you still got the green on there. Or if blue's the color that day for them and, you know, for whatever reason is working better that day, you got the blue. So mixing it up like that has really worked well for me. We'll see how it goes this year. I mean, I still have somewhere I've got the blue on blue and the green pumpkin on green pumpkin, but I mean, that looks good. I think I'm going to get really good action out of those. This one's the crawl, and they're real thick here at the bottom. This part's thin, and then this part gets real thick here, where I think it's going to give me really good action. It's hard to tell there, but it's a little bit like a paddle tail or something. That's a pretty good view of that one side, how thick it is. But I think it'll be, you know, hey, you want minimal action early in the year. I think if you work it slow, it's not going to be crazy action, where if it was thin, you'd be getting a ton of action like these, like the crawl, so the creature is probably a little bit better than the crawdad with those floppy pinchers that are not quite as thick. They do have a little bit of a thick part, but it's not very thick. And I think those will be a lot more action. Those might be better, you know, during the summer months when, you know, I want more action and I'm just going to rig it up on a worm hook and use it. But yeah, I really like the look of that. Looks pretty awesome in my opinion. So I like that. I've got a green one here. I'll go ahead and throw a blue. I hope you're not hearing my family in the bedroom yelling at each other. Oh. It's bath time. They're having a rough night in there for some reason. If you can hear it, then this video is going to be not great, but they're pretty far away, so I'm hoping you don't hear them yelling. So that looks pretty good. I mean, I think that'll be great on like one of those, the 2-aught hook, worm hook. That looks disgusting in my opinion. It looks amazing. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I might pinch off a little bit of it. I usually just bite it off. It doesn't have a taste. Some of them are, you know, taste terrible. Have like the sin in them. Not for human consumption. But these are made out of some type of, it says on them, made out of something that proprietary attractant includes a blend of enzymes and natural attractants proven to trigger a feeding response. Not for human consumption. But I got a little extra on there. Let's shorten that up a tiny bit. That's something I'm not super great at, is getting these exactly right. But when that stupid wheat guard's on there too, it doesn't help anything. But there, that feels like it's gonna be better maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like this look. That's your green pumpkin with your blue on there. That one looks really good to me. I'm a huge fan of Bitsy Bugs. And I think that just looks really good. I've never used these trailers before. Those pinchers are huge. And they get bent over in the box and stuff. But we'll see how it works. I got plenty of other options if they don't, but that looks great to me. I think that's going to be great. So instead of going, you know, like I said, instead of going all black and blue or all green pumpkin, you know, there you got your options where you're giving them each color. If they want the green pumpkin, you know, they're going to hit this one, they're going to hit this one. They want the blue, they're going to hit this one, they're going to hit this one. So you know, you're just increasing your chances, I think, of success. So that was about everything I had. I had another little rattle trap that I got last year that's bluegill color that I really liked. I got those other colors. I wanted to show you this one, but I kind of like that one. Looks like it's got a little bit of, it's got a little bit of sparkle fleck in there. And the bluegill color, it's got the orange on the bottom. Maybe a little bit of yellow, but that looks good too. I caught a couple on that at my buddy's last year, but that's everything. I think I spent probably $50 with tax, so pretty good deal. But got a lot of stuff, and that's everything. So thanks for checking out the video with me. Thanks for sticking with me if you made it this far, and appreciate you guys. Make sure if you're not subscribed, you subscribe. Like my video so it might get out there in the algorithm for other people to watch. And but appreciate you guys. Thank you.